Hey wrestling fans, I'm here with the Allen Brothers, one of the hottest tag teams in the NAWA scene. Okay, well boys, guess what? Recently I've been named NAWA Liaison with management.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's hard work. Anyway, so fans, let me tell you something. These boys, they are one of the hottest tag teams going. They're moving up the ranks. And guess what, boys? The NAWA management, guess what they let me know?
What?
You're getting a title shot. Let's hear it, Robert.
We absolutely deserve this. We are the absolute best tag team in NAWA right now, and even in the Carolinas. We demand this gold. It will be around our waist at the end of the night.
Those frauds are going to lose this time. How do we get green mist and the ref doesn't see it? First of all, are you blind? Second of all, it doesn't matter now. We get our shot to shine, and we're not going back on it this time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from the challengers for the tag team titles, the Allen brothers, Robert and Steve Allen. We saw them last week defeat Brendan Bates and Mason to earn this rematch for the tag team titles. They're going to be facing Max Carnage and Ted in a rematch, like I said, for the tag team titles. Coming up, what a main event we got, as we got NAWA heavyweight champion. Big Donnie, he's going to be taking on Tony Benge, the Saturday Night Superstar, with his manager, the manager of champions, Bobby Lee, in your main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a huge episode for you here on NAWA Championship Wrestling.
I am here with the behemoth of the BCB. I'm talking about your NAWA super heavyweight champion, Big Donnie.
Good job, Zach.
Big Donnie, you're facing Mr. Saturday Night, Tony Benge. But wait a minute, before you address that to your NAWA fans, I have something for you that's a little appropriate.
Ooh.
Saturday Night.
Nice.
Big D,
little
let's
look.
hear it.
Tony, we've gone up and down the roads for years. It's easy 25 plus. And it's always been a tough fight. You're a small guy, but you fight to the end. Don't give up in you. But I tell you what, I've always came out ahead of that fight. Whether it was learning from it and teaching you a lesson, or us both learning from it. Sometimes there's been tag partners involved, but this time it's me and you already know how it's going to go down. I'm going to defend this title against you, and after I've got you dead, splashed, and gone to wherever, you're going to look up, and I'm going to have it. You're going to be like, he done it again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down in the ring for your opening contest this week on this championship edition of NAWA Championship Wrestling. We've got the tag team champions in the ring taking on the Allen brothers. That's Max Carnage and Ted, the NAWA tag team champions. The titles are on the line. Later on in the show, we got a main event for the NAWA Heavyweight Championship, as Big Donnie will defend against Tony Benge. But first, we've got this big rematch here, as the Allen brothers are hoping now to redeem themselves against Max Carnage and Ted. First time they were not successful in winning those tag team titles, but now they're going to do their best to walk out of here. And I tell you, they'll probably do it by hook or by crook, whichever way they can, to win those tag team belts. Can Max Carnage and Ted retain? They've got one leg up on them already, one victory over them already. Can they make it two in a row against the Allen brothers? And you can see the people clearly hate Steve and Robert Allen, the Allen brothers. They are hated by the fans here in NAWA Championship Wrestling, as Max Carnage and Ted are clearly the fan favorites here. I'm your host, Michael Elliott, Dreadbeard. Where the hell are you? And thank you for joining us for this episode of NAWA Championship Wrestling. Yeah, I'm going to say it again. It's a championship edition. Tag team titles, heavyweight championship match on the line later on. But here we go. It's clear that the fans are behind Max Carnage and Ted. And I think Steve Allen's had enough as he just gave him a shove. And now they got a collar and elbow tie right into a hammerlock. And now Steve, well, reversal there from Max Carnage. And we got some back and forth action early on. These teams, like I said, they're no strangers to each other, as they've had one encounter before. Reversing him into that top wrist lock is Steve Allen. He's trying to take him down to the mat. As the Allen brothers look to make their mark here in the tag team division. I say looking to make it, well, they want to make it as tag team champions. They've clearly made their mark in the tag team division. Trying to get out of this hammerlock is Steve Allen. Max Carnage, well, gets him now, takes control of the wrist as the poisonous one. Oh, and an arm drag right out of it. And trying to grab that arm again, but Steve Allen, the little wiry fella, the pit bull of the team. Now Max Carnage again with that wrist control, floats over into an arm drag. And another one there from the man that spits the mist. That's why we call him the poisonous one, ladies and gentlemen. Poisonous Max Carnage tags in the crazy lunatic psychopath Wild Man Ted. Big double back elbow from the tag team champs there. The man in white's favorite wrestler, Ted, is in the ring now. He's got Steve Allen bringing him up off the mat, is he? And now he shoots him off into the ropes. Ducks that clothesline to Allen, but catches the one on the way back. And Ted, whoa, but Ted eats a right hand from the brother, Robert Allen. He must have made a tag on the Irish whip there, making a blind tag, and down goes Max Carnage. And now Robert Allen, as I say it each and every time, he's the big bruiser of the Allen brothers. And as you can see, he's come into this matchup and he is taking control of this match early on. He's just, what is Ted trying to do? He's got Ted by the beard. Now he's got Allen by the beard. We got a beard fight here. Somebody just lost some of the hairs on their chinny chin chin. Maybe they both did, and now they're biting each other on the forearm. Robert Allen, he's wearing a mouthpiece. You know, Terry Funk, he never wore a mouthpiece. Stan Hansen, he never wore a mouthpiece. But Robert Allen, he has a mouthpiece in. And now, but he's just as tough as them. Maybe, well, maybe not. But we'll find that out later on. But now, moving out of the way is Ted. And now they both, the brother and Ted, chopping Robert Allen. But now Steve Allen's got Ted, taking him, throws him into the corner. And now taking that knee and putting it right to the throat of Ted. Whoever gave this guy, I'm so glad that we haven't seen a TED Talk in this show in a long time. Whoever gave that segment to Ted is an idiot. Yes, whoever gave TED Talk to Ted is an idiot. And now look here, Robert Allen behind the back of the official. Both Allen brothers choking Ted. Max Carnage trying to alert the official, Sierra Nicole, to what's going on, but not doing us any favors for his partner. And now getting him up out of the corner. Ted taking a beating here, but he's still got a little bit of fight left in him. Big axe handle to the back. Oh, grabs him by the leg, almost making that tag. Steve Allen now dropping those legs right across the spine and the lower back region of Ted. Ted was so close to making that tag to Max Carnage there, but unsuccessful. Tag into Robert Allen here, and now he's going to take his brother. He's just going to drop his brother onto the body of Ted, go for the cover. One. Max Carnage in to break it up there. I feel like the tag team titles are slowly, as this match progresses, they are slowly slipping from the grasp of the tag team champions, Ted and Max Carnage, as Robert Allen's got that rear chin lock cinched in deep. He's got that knee into the back of Ted, but Ted's working his way up and getting up off his feet. Oh, leg sweep. Oh, didn't even get a one count there. Oh, and it slapped him right across the back as Ted was trying to get back up to his feet. Now Robert Allen choking him on the middle rope. And like I said, the Allen brothers, they'll do whatever they want. They know how to bend the rules and take advantage of the rules in tag team wrestling. We've seen it time and time again. Pretty much each and every time they've entered the squared circle, they know how to bend the rules. But Robert Allen shoots Ted across the ring with full force. Oh, just ramming that shoulder right into the midsection of Ted. Snap bears him over. And now Robert Allen dropping the elbow on the Ted, got his feet on the ropes. But Ted able to kick out. And Max Carnage is dying to get that tag. He needs to get in to help his partner out here as Ted is starting to get wore out and wore down by the assault of the Allen brothers. And now Robert tagging in Steve. Double team move coming up here, shoots off Ted. Oh, trips his feet up. Big senton there from Steve Allen. One. Oh, Max Carnage coming in to break up that count. He can feel the tag title slipping away as the Allen brothers continue their assault onto the psychopath known as Ted. Look at Ted, he's got a handful of hair. He's doing whatever he can to fight out of this as he's got his leg bent in a precarious situation, an awkward position here. As he's just hitting Steve Allen in the back, trying to break the hold, kicks him onto their side of the ring, but he hits his partner. Max Carnage is off the apron, and in comes Max Carnage. He's had enough, he's pissed off, and Ted has got to make the tag. And Steve Allen dragging him back onto their side of the ring, tagging in his brother Robert here, going up to the top. Oh, God, didn't even do nothing, just jumped down, disrespect to Ted Schoner by just chopping him in the rib cage. Just chopped him in the rib cage there. And now he's gonna grab him out around the throat, trying to choke him out here. Almost got him in a chicken wing, it looks like, as Ted is fighting. He's trying to fight out of this with his elbows here into the rib cage of Robert Allen. Grabs him by the head, but oh, again, cuts him off, ducks the clothesline. Robert Allen, oh, gets pancaked onto the canvas, face first. Dropped face first by Ted. And this is the opening Ted needs here. Ted has got to get across that ring, and Ted has got to make that tag to his partner, the poisonous Max Carnage, if they want to keep those tag team titles. Robert Allen's about to make the tag into his brother Steve. He does. Oh, Ted makes the tag. In comes Max Carnage. Big clothesline there. Back elbow. And Max Carnage going to town. Gets him up. Whoa. Steve Allen, takes him over with a headlock takeover. Reversing out of that. And he just hits Max Carnage with a Blue Thunder Bomb. Going for the cover. That's it. 2. Oh, Max Carnage kicks out at 2. Max Carnage able to save the tag team titles there at the last second before Steve Allen got the 3 count as he's discussing the count with our official here, saying his shoulders were down. That was 3. He needs to stay on top of Max Carnage here. Charging into the turnbuckle, takes him up and over. Big forearm and down to the floor goes Steve Allen. Big boot for Robert Allen. Max Carnage hits him with a neck breaker. That running neck breaker, but in comes the legal man, Steve Allen. What's he gonna do? Oh, he just toes him shoulder first into that post. And Max Carnage, he's bent over. And now Steve Allen taking all the momentum that the team of Ted and Max Carnage had. Oh, Lord, what's he got him up for? He got him on his shoulder. He says this is it, it's done. Oh, Max Carnage comes down, shoots him off, big boot. Down goes Steve Allen. 1, 2, 3, and that's all it took to beat the Allen brothers. Ted saving the victory there by holding Robert Allen, and Max Carnage and Ted are able to make it 2-0 against the Allen brothers here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, as they have retained their tag team championships. The Allen brothers are going to have to go back to the drawing board to come up with a better game plan if they want to become tag team champions here in NAWA Championship Wrestling, as they are unsuccessful in their second attempt here against Max, Carnage, and Ted. And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, your NAWA Tag Team Champions. Don't go anywhere. We got a huge main event for the NAWA Heavyweight title coming up. Big Donnie versus Tony Benge.
I'm standing here with Bobby Lee, Mr. Saturday Night, Tony Benge's manager, some may say. Bobby,
Yeah.
your man, Tony Benge, a man of many years of experience,
Right.
gets his title shot against BCB himself, Big Donnie. What's your thoughts?
Well, I was sitting at home and Tony called me and said he needed some help. He needs somebody to come down here and watch his back against Big Donnie. And I said, you know me for a long time. I'm on my way. So what we're going to do is we're going to show up. I can't believe they found wide rule paper and crayons big enough for Big Donnie to sign the contract, but I'm glad he did, because when we finally get down here in Lenoir, North Carolina, we're going to take that belt from him once and for all.
Everything just sky high. Prices going off the ceiling. Let me tell you right now. But there's one thing that you can depend on. That's $5 wrestling. Wrestling so bad that it's good. Listen, this fabulous collection is all available on highspots.com. Take a look at it. It's the hottest ticket in town. And I'm gonna tell you something. You'll get your money's worth and more out of this. And I got my main man here, the one-man game.
Hey, Slick! $5 for this? Are you kidding me? $5 for wrestling! I cannot believe it! The one-man gang holding $5 DVD!
Whoo, Master, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant. Handsome Jimmy, the Boogie Woogie Man. I'm talking about people, my brothers and sisters. Yours truly loves you all. Now, hey, y'all, I have a wrestling camp in Charlottesville, Virginia. It's called BWC, Boogie's Wrestling Camp, Hall of Fame Museum. Come if you want to be a professional wrestler, valet, or a referee, or a timekeeper. Put up the ring, brother. Anything will teach you all. Do interviews. Do it all right here at BWC.
For more information on Boogie's Wrestling Camp Hall of Fame Museum, visit jimmyvaliant.weebly.com. Oh, yeah!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us through that quick commercial break. We got your main event in the ring. Right now, as you can see, the Saturday Night Superstar Tony Benge is in the ring, and Bobby Lee, the manager of champions, is on the floor. But now, coming to the ring is your NAWA Heavyweight Champion. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, carrying that big gold belt proudly, as you can also see in his right hand, as he hugs the wife of NAWA legend, Downtown Digger Brown. He's got his cane, he's got his glasses, he's got his hat, and he's got his trademark cigar from Digger Brown, the longtime manager of the Burke County boys. And we want to say rest in peace to Downtown Digger Brown, as he passed away not that long ago. We had a 10-bell salute and dedicate this episode and this match into his memory and the honor of Downtown Digger Brown. As you can see, Big Donnie, he is a huge fan favorite here for the people of Burke County. He's almost like the president, the mayor of Burke County, so to speak, but he is the heavyweight champion of the people. And he gladly represents him. As you can see, he's got all the things. He's got his former manager here with him in spirit tonight. It does Big Donnie, as Downtown Digger Brown has all of his things here, his items, his cane, his hat, glasses, and the trademark, the signature cigar. Too bad that Digger can't be here with us for this match, as he's got to take care of business up in heaven right now. But Big Donnie sure could use him as the extra set of eyes here on the floor because, like we said, Tony Benge trying to take that heavyweight championship away from Big Donnie. But as we said, Tony Benge has enlisted Bobby Lee, the manager of champions, to help guide him here and help guide his career here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. Big Donnie's going to have eyes in the back of his head as the Saturday Night Superstar looks to be the one to end the reign of Big Donnie once and for all. Will he be able to do that? Well, only time will tell as this match progresses. And you see Bobby Lee with that black hat. He's always carrying some type of object with him, whether it be that cane or something in that jacket. As Big Donnie is set to defend this belt here tonight. And you see the people all obviously, as we saw on the way to the ring, Big Donnie is the favorite here of the people. And Tony Benge, he's getting out of the ring. He wants to take off that beautiful ring jacket in peace. Maybe he's going to the floor to get some last-minute words of advice from his manager, the manager of champions, Bobby Lee. There's no telling where he's going, but Tony Benge, what's Tony Benge doing? Big Donnie, he's in the ring. He's ready to go. He's ready to put this main event match and this and Bobby Lee with words for Tony Benge in support of him taking on that championship belt. But you don't win the championship belt by talking on the microphone. You don't win the championship belt by standing out on the outside stalling. You win the championship belt, the NAWA Heavyweight Championship belt, by pinning the shoulders of Big Donnie to the mat for the 3 count. No man has yet to do so since Big Donnie's taken that belt. And he's got that cane of Digger Brown. He's going to use it on Tony Benge. And I don't think Tony Benge wants to get into the ring as long as Big Donnie's wielding that cane in his hand. Our official, Travis Mathis, has got to get some order here. We're going to get this matchup underway. As you can know, you see on the face of Big Donnie that he misses his friend, he misses his manager, downtown Digger Brown, and he's doing this in his honor. We wish Digger could have been here to see that championship victory of Big Donnie's after he finally claimed a heavyweight championship, but claiming it and retaining it are 2 different things. We finally got a bell here in your main event here on NAWA Championship Wrestling, the longest running episodic television show on the Carolinas, as we've gone 260 plus weeks in a row without missing an episode. And ladies and gentlemen, we don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. Now Tony Benge, a referee, getting in the way there, but he bounces right off of Big Donnie. We saw Big Donnie last week in tag team action, teaming up with Big Nasty against the Golden Gladiators, but now he's back in singles competition. And he's got to beat Tony Benge if he wants to stay atop of the mountain here in NAWA Championship Wrestling. And now what's Tony Benge? He's rethinking his strategy very quickly after running into that brick wall. The Great Wall of Burke County, Big Donnie, the weapon of mass destruction. The NAWA Heavyweight Champion. Is he really going to call for a test of strength? Oh, and he does. He only gets one hand, and Donnie's got the squeeze on, and he's working that arm. Oh, and he's trying to yank that shoulder out. Hey, this is what Tony Benge wanted. He wanted a shot at the champion. He wanted a test of strength, and he's got it. Now look at Donnie. He's twisting him up like a pretzel, and he's stretching Tony Benge's shoulders into the precarious and awkward positions here. Now Big Donnie got him into a side headlock. You know, the NAWA champion, he surely isn't the athlete or has the look of the athlete of today, muscled up and lean, but he certainly is one tough SOB, and he's going to be hard to beat. Whoever beats Big Donnie, that's going to be a big feat. And taking that belt off of him. Maybe Tony Benge is the man to do it here tonight. Maybe he isn't, but he's going to try. He's got his shot. He shoots Big Donnie off into the ropes. He goes, oh, but eats a shoulder tackle, and he just ran over him like a freight train. No pun intended there. As Bobby Lee, he has a look of surprise on his face. Tony Benge saying he had his hair pulled. He had his hair pulled. I don't believe that. And now, Tony Benge getting counted out here. What's he grabbing? Oh, he's got, what the hell is that he's got in his hand there? That looks like a gigantic screw or a spike almost. Not real sure. But he's got it behind his back. Our official Travis Mathis has yet to see it. The referee is the people are trying to alert the referee to it. But look, Big Donnie's being distracted by Bobby Lee here on the floor. As I said, Big Donnie, he's smartly, he knows he's gonna have to. What's this lady doing? What the hell is she grabbing? She's trying to grab that item from Tony Benge. The people here in NAW, they love Big Donnie. They will run into the ring. Oh, what a shot, I believe, to the leg from that gigantic screw. Tony Benge trying to hide it now. Looks like he hit Big Donnie into the back. And down goes Donnie. Any man would go down to being jabbed into the back or the spine with that thing Tony Benge has in his knee pad. Now he's just choking him out. Tony Benge, he's proud of what he's done. He is going to try his best to take this title any way that he can. And now with a big boot right to the head of Big Donnie. Tony Benge has got that screw or spike or whatever it shall be hidden away on his body, and he's got it there to use whenever he needs it, whenever he feels he's in trouble. And now he's just choking Donnie over that top rope. And now he said, Tony, oh, look at this. Tony Benge distracting the official just so Bobby Lee could get his hands on Big Donnie and choke him. Tony Benge, this has definitely become pretty much a handicap matchup here, as it's 2-on-1, and now the spike has been passed back to Tony Benge as he's got it hidden behind his back there. Bringing it in, and now he's just, oh God, he just jabbed it right into the throat of Big Donnie, passing it right back off to Bobby Lee. There's no evidence. The referee can't call for a disqualification if he doesn't see it or if he doesn't find the weapon. And now going to work on that knee of Big Donnie. And again, just dropping it, trying to chop the big man down any way he can, taking the knee out, using that spike. And now Tony Benge dragging him out, dragging that leg over to the apron. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, that is nothing but steel underneath that canvas right there. And Tony Benge just slamming that bad knee, that bad leg of Big Donnie right in that steel over the apron. And now he's dragging him right back into the center of the ring. He's going for a figure four here. And he's got it locked in the middle of the ring. Tony Benge, he put little Donnie away with this figure four not long ago. And look at this, Bobby Lee giving him that extra leverage there as Big Donnie's shoulders are on the mat. Our official makes the count, only gets two there before Big Donnie realized his shoulders were down. Donnie's gonna try to scoot his massive body weight, including the weight of Tony Benge, towards that bottom rope, and he's doing it. And he's got it, and Tony Benge has got to break that figure four off. Donnie making it to the bottom rope there. And I have to say this, I have not seen Big Donnie in this kind of trouble in a matchup in a long time. He is spending the majority of it down on the mat, and that's not where he usually is. But Tony Benge using that spike, using his manager, using every shortcut in the book to try to take this championship. And he may very well walk out of here NAWA heavyweight champion. Big double axe handle right into the midsection of Big Donnie. 1, 2, only good enough for a 2 count. You got to feel like Big Donnie, though, the longer he stays down and the more punishment he endures, that belt is going to be going home with Tony Benge. And now look at him, just trying to twist the neck. Now fish hook in the mouth. The Saturday Night Superstar is on a roll here. He has all the momentum as he continues to go to work on that leg and that knee of Big Donnie. He's got him down. He's trying to yank it out. Big Donnie kicks him off into the turnbuckle. Goes Tony Benge. Our official in the corner checking on Tony Benge, making sure he's all right. He needs to be checking on Big Donnie, make sure he's able to get up off this mat. He's trying everything that he can here. Our official, Travis Mathis. Oh my God, holy Christ. The referee goes down. Bobby Lee's got the cane of Digger Brown. Oh, he throws the cane to Tony Benge. Oh, Tony Benge makes contact, but it's with Bobby Lee, and now Big Donnie's got the cane of downtown Digger Brown, and he knocks him over the head. He's out. Tony Benge there's another official, and they just counted to 3. And Big Donnie retains the NAWA Heavyweight Championship with a little assist from downtown Digger Brown. God rest his soul, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Benge, that championship victory just slipped through his fingers like hot butter going through a knife there. Big Donnie able to secure the championship and secure the win. What a way to cap this episode off, ladies and gentlemen. Big Donnie retaining the NAWA Heavyweight Championship. Came very close to losing it, but he won, and there he is, the NAWA Heavyweight Champion, Big Donnie. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time I have this week. So long for now.